Welcome to SmackDown Live in Frankfurt, Germany, as a winner of the 2026 Men's Royal Rumble match. He is out here to address the WWE Universe, and that obviously is the underdog from the underground, Sami Zayn. Fired up as always, and will be maybe more fired up than ever after winning the 2026 Royal Rumble matchup. You can hear the crowd support for Zayn here in Frankfurt, Germany. And well, what a performance it was from Zayn in the Rumble. Entered number 25 and came all the way towards the end. Was the last two with Logan Paul and Sami Zayn, in which Sami Zayn haluva kicked the Maverick out of the matchup to win it and books his spot at WrestleMania for a World Championship match. But the question is, who will Sami Zayn choose? On one hand, he has the Beast Brock Lesnar, the World Heavyweight Champion. On the other hand, he has the American Nightmare, the undisputed WWE Champion, Cody Rhodes, a man that he is friends with, a man that he has respect for, and a man that he has fought with in the past. What I say from Sami Zayn. Here's where a fired up start to SmackDown here tonight. Thank you. Now, well, all week long since winning the Rumble match, I've been sat at home wondering who I should choose to face at WrestleMania, because both matchups that I have available to me right now are incredible. On one hand, you've got the Beast, Brock Lesnar, the World Heavyweight Champion. I could dethrone him and win my first ever World Championship, or I could face a man that I respect, a man that I'm friends with, in Cody Rhodes, the undisputed WWE Champion at WrestleMania. And honestly, I've got no idea who I'm going to choose. And, well, I've got no idea what to say to you guys, because I've got no clue. And when it seems the American Nightmare is out here to maybe make Sami Zayn's choice a bit clearer. And maybe Rhodes wants the match with Zayn at WrestleMania. We just heard Sami Zayn talk about both possibilities as the undisputed WWE Champion makes his way out here, suited and booted as always. Well, both of these men fan favourites, both of these men good friends. And well, when a championship is on the line, friendship goes out the window. And that could be what Cody Rhodes might be saying to Zayn here tonight. Maybe saying, if you choose me at WrestleMania, we're not going to fight as friends. We'll fight with respect, yes. But we're fighting for the undisputed WWE Championship. You can't pull your punches. You can't hesitate to win the biggest prize in the industry. And what it's here, what Rhodes has to say to Zayn. First of all, Sami, congratulations on winning the Royal Rumble matchup, and let me just help you make your decision. I think these people in the crowd tonight, they want to see me and you do battle at WrestleMania for the undisputed WWE Championship. But Sami, before you do make your choice, because you're right, both choices are incredible. You've got Brock Lesnar or Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. Both matchups would be great. But let me tell you why you should pick me. Me and you, we've fought against each other, we've fought alongside each other, we respect one another, and we're good friends. But Sami, you know the hell I went through to win this title at WrestleMania. You know the hell I went through with the bloodline that you were part of at one point. You know what I went through to get this title. So Sami, just a heads up, if you choose me, you're going to go for hell to win it yourself at Mania, if you can do so. Cody, you're right. We fought alongside each other, we fought against each other. You went through hell to win that title, and, well, these people here tonight, they seem interested in me and you doing battle at WrestleMania. So you know what? I'm going to make my choice right now. I'm picking you, Cody. At WrestleMania, it's going to be the underdog from the underground, Sami Zayn, versus the American Nightmare, the undisputed champion, Cody Rhodes, in the main event of WrestleMania. And Cody, you're right. I do know the hell you went through to win that title. And you know the hell I went through last WrestleMania to beat Kevin Owens in an unsanctioned matchup. And well, you've got a daunting task ahead of you. In the chamber, you're going to defend the Undisputed Championship against 5 other competitors. And Cody, I know you can win that matchup, but good luck doing so, because I want us to face at WrestleMania. And I know you can do it in the chamber, but you see, that's the danger of that matchup. You could lose the title and you won't even be in the picture at Mania. Sami, let me stop you there. Don't be worried about me and our matchup in jeopardy at WrestleMania, because you see, I'm going to win the chamber match. I'm going to defend the Undisputed Championship in the chamber. I'm going to head on to WrestleMania to face you in the main event for this championship. And Sami, little spoiler for you, I'm going to beat you at WrestleMania to continue my story as champion. And well, after Sami Zayn just made his choice, Jevon Evans is out here to defend the United States Championship in an open challenge here in Frankfurt, Germany, as he defeated Trick Williams in one hell of a TLC match to win the title to begin with. And he wants to be a fighting champion. And tonight, the young OG, the United States Champion, is out here to defend the title, like I said, in an open challenge. Anyone can answer the call. That's the issue of an open challenge. Jevon Evans has had no opportunity to plan for who is facing. No research can be done. It's, well, the second that music hits for his opponent, that's when he knows who he's facing. But Evans is up for a fight. We know that much. The UOG is 21 years old and a United States champion. What a rise he's had in this company. He's making his debut. He's getting a meteoric rise down in NXT. It came to the main roster and instantly showed why he belonged here and won the United States Championship. And well, tonight in his first ever defense, can he do exactly that and defend the title? And what it seems, that man we saw return at a Royal Rumble matchup is out here to answer the call, and that is Dolph Ziggler. And what the question is, I'm still unsure if Ziggler is back full time with the company or he's just coming here to answer the call. He appeared at the Royal Rumble matchup, had a great showing inside it. And tonight Ziggler is out to face the young OG for the United States Championship. What a matchup this is going to be. And what a win this would be for Jevon Evans over someone of caliber of Dolph Ziggler, one of the greatest to ever do it inside the ring, no doubt about that. And what Ziggler tonight, we're in Frankfurt, Germany, challenging for the United States Championship, and Jevon Evans seems up for the challenge. Well, let's get this one underway. Evans v Ziggler. And well, what a match we're about to see. And well, Dolph Ziggler, should say Jevon Evans showing no fear there, going straight on the assault here. As Evans with the side headlock. I'm not too sure why this is to someone the caliber of Dolph Ziggler. I see a well-accomplished mat tactician. And Ziggler now launches Evans off the ropes and over the top rope there. And Evans hangs on. And Ziggler telling him to get back into the ring. And Ziggler now looking for the strike, but Evans catches him there. And what a matchup we're about to see between these two. I've got to say, this might be a dream match for Jevon Evans. And Ziggler off the ropes there. Catches Evans with a huge strike there to the midsection, but Evans fires back. And Evans now with a combination of the forearms there. And the young OG here fired up here tonight. As Ziggler though drives him down to the mat. And sending the attack here, Ziggler looking for the patented Ziggler elbow drop. And what a show off, picking up exactly where he left off in this company. And Ziggler now with a Russian leg sweep. It's not flashy, but it's effective. And now Ziggler here looking for some repeated stomps into the midsection of Jevon Evans. And Ziggler now Northern Lights suplex into the bridge. But Evans kicks out two there. Just about there getting out of that one. You can see Evans clutching out the midsection. Ziggler's been targeting since the opening moment of the matchup. And Ziggler now with some elbows across the face there of Jevon Evans. And Ziggler just reminding everyone who he is. Maybe just saying to Jevon Evans, this is who I am. Have you forgotten who I am? As Evans fires in Hurricane Rana takedown there. But Evans will know exactly who Dolph Ziggler is. Someone who most likely would have been inspired watching as Evans fires in. A huge drop kick. As you know, now looking for that huge kick there, but no one saw him. Ziggler saw it coming. And Ziggler now, well, a bulldog there. And Ziggler again. Dropping the elbow. Well, it's great to see Ziggler back inside a WWE ring, whether it's going to be full-time or just for tonight. That's for Ziggler to the side. And Ziggler caught it with a huge forearm strike as Evans now, yeah, boy, is bouncy. And Evans fires him with that huge clothesline as Evans fired up here. Evans on a roll here. As you know, now out the corner. Tornado DDT. But Ziggler kicks out. Just about there. Well, Evans trying to go straight on the attack. You're looking for a super kick with Ziggler knows all too well about super kicks up on the shoulders. And drops him down there. Electric chair drop there from Ziggler. What a matchup we're seeing between these two. Ziggler now looking for a huge back suplex and gets it there. Oh, Ziggler fired up here. Oh, cut tonight, Ziggler. Shock the world and win the United States Championship upon his return to in-ring competition here in WWE. And Ziggler caught there by Evans. And Evans with some huge strikes. And Evans now blew Thunderbomb. A little bit of Sami Zayn, who we just saw open the show, being utilised as Evans now. Evans here looking to set up Ziggler for something big here as Evans springboard. Gets that huge kick this time. Sending Ziggler flying across the ring. And into the cover here. But Ziggler, the rope break wasn't swallowed by Charles Robinson, so Ziggler had to kick out there last second. But that would have been an unjust ending to this matchup if it ended like that. And Ziggler now in the corner with a tornado DDT of his own to Jevon Evans there. And Ziggler now, what's he thinking here? Ziggler now setting up Evans here for the Faymaster. But Evans is still in this one. Well, Ziggler can't believe it. He thought that was enough to get the job done and win the United States Championship. And Ziggler now going to the top rope, and not too sure why this is here. It's a huge leap. I think Ziggler is waiting for Evans to get back to his feet. As Evans is, well, groggy here. Coming towards Ziggler as Evans gets out of the way of the huge forearm strike. The middle rope here, Evans. Jevon now. Hurricane Rana. Neo G now, roundhouse kick into the Spanish Fly. But again, Ziggler kicks out. Well, the Neo G is probably wondering what more he has to do to win this matchup. And if he can beat Ziggler here tonight, that's going to be in the mind of Evans, who again looks for a super kick, but Ziggler says, nah, you're not doing that to me, kid. And swoops the leg there. And Ziggler now in the corner with the young OG here. What is Ziggler thinking about here? Looking to go big as Dolph. As both men now precariously perched on the top rope. As Ziggler with a superplex. But Evans is still in it. And Ziggler can't believe that. Ziggler now. What's he thinking there? Ziggler looking for a suplex. Blocked there by Jevon Evans. He senses the opening. Looking for the OG cutter. But Ziggler kicks out. Well, Evans hit one of his biggest shots and it wasn't enough. Yet in this one to put it away. As Evans now hesitates his takedown there. And the Young OG now was thinking next there. Once Ziggler now. The Young OG, your boy is bouncy. Fine and looking for a close on Ziggler out the way. Super kick by Ziggler. But Evans saves his title via a rope break. And well, Ziggler, if it wasn't for that, would be United States champion. As Dolph now. Tornado DDT. And well, Ziggler, is he about to become United States champion? So we're about to find out Ziggler now. Looking for a suplex. Or maybe a brainbuster here as Evans hoisted up. But Evans, chop block. And Jevon now. Some forearm strikes there of his own. And Jevon calling for the end of this one. Calling Ziggler to his feet here. And Evans, a super kick of his own. But Ziggler kicks out. What a matchup we're seeing between these two. You knew it would be great the second Ziggler walked out. And this maybe even surprising many people as Evans now middle rope here. Ziggler out the way as Dolph now sweeps the leg. And Ziggler now looking for a basement drop kick. And well, Ziggler now is thinking next there. It's Dolph. And Ziggler in the corner. Well, Dolph with Evans in the corner looking for a running smash but no one's home. And Evans sees the opening, looking for the twisting. Tornado smash with Ziggler out the way. And Ziggler zigzag for the United States Championship. But Evans somehow kicks out. And was Ziggler arguing with Charles Robinson, the referee, now saying that was a free count. But somehow it wasn't. As Evans poison Rana. But Evans now fired up, most likely coming towards the end of this matchup very soon. As Ziggler, Evans catches an attempted super kick. And Evans now is thinking next to, looking for another huge Spanish fly to Ziggler. As both men are now tired. As Evans now coming Ziggler to his feet here, looking for maybe this running forearm strike. It's added to his arsenal recently as Evans instead goes for a huge cutter there. But Ziggler again kicks out. And Evans can't believe that wasn't enough. And neither can I. But Ziggler boot to the face. Fairmaster. And when Ziggler calling for the end of this one, maybe here to become United States champion. Looking for a zigzag again, but Evans out of the way. And Jevon now, again, poison Rana. Where Evans can feel the title slipping from his grasp. The longer this match goes. As Evans dumping Ziggler to the ringside area. Evans looking to go big. As Evans up and over the top. And what Evans is to get Ziggler back in the ring and win the matchup. And Evans with Ziggler now. Perhaps dead to rights. What a matchup we've seen. As Evans flies in. Huge clothesline there. And Evans now. And Ziggler is actually where he wants him. And Evans runs in with that huge forearm strike. Now looking to put the final touches on this one. to retain the title. But what a match that was. Evans retains the United States Championship over Dolph Ziggler in one hell of an opening match here in Frankfurt, Germany. And Ziggler showed why he's still one of the best ever. And Ziggler may have to come back full time to the company after that matchup, as I want to see more of Dolph Ziggler in WWE. And Nick Aldis, Adam Pearce, whoever wants him on your brand, get the contract made. And what a match that was. I'm still blown away at the performance we just saw from both men. Evans showed why he is the United States champion here tonight. And I think Ziggler just made Evans a bit better in the ring. Well, not a bit better. He brought out the best of Evans in this matchup. And this is Zigzag that I thought it was over after the twist and Cornhilo splash missed. Zigzag was hit, but it wasn't enough, and this was towards the end of the matchup here. The running thrown strike, Ziggler was out after that. But that set up Evans perfectly for the twisting Cornhilo splash. For the 1, the 2, and the 3. And what a matchup that was, and Evans is still your United States champion. And well, what a matchup that was between Jevon Evans and Dolph Ziggler for the United States Championship. But I've got a big announcement for you guys to make. You see, MFT have held the Tag Team Championships hostage since last WrestleMania. 8 months they've held those titles and defended them once in that time. But you see, Dwayne, you've been using your power on the board to influence decisions to stop them from defending the titles and held them hostage for so long that you see even your own board members, I got frustrated with that, because you see, I went to them personally. I don't know why I didn't do this earlier, but I went to them personally and aired my frustration. So you see, Elimination Chamber already penciled in, already signed, already set in stone. MFT versus Motor City Machine Guns for the Undisputed Tag Team Championships. And well, if there's any involvement from any of the members of the Bloodline or MFT other than Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa in that matchup, they'll be stripped of the titles there and then. I don't care. And also, if they do cheat, they won't be able to challenge for the titles again whilst I'm GM on SmackDown. So that's what's the stakes for you. And Solo tonight, I know you've got a Chamber qualifier matchup, and I'm sorry to drop this on you, but you see, your group that you're the head of, I think you're the head of the group. I'm not too sure. I think it's a Rock. I'm not too sure who it is these days. But you see, you've been running rush shot, and I've had enough. So I'm putting my foot down, and well, you better get your champs ready for the Chamber. And well, next up, it's time to figure out who's going to be facing Chelsea Green for the vacant Women's United States Championship. And well, Kelani Jordan out here looking to earn herself a big opportunity at said title. Now, see, we're looking to crown our first ever Women's United States Champion here on SmackDown. And Chelsea Green is a woman that earned the opportunity last time in action. And well, tonight she's learning who she's going to be facing at some point in the near future to crown a champion. And it could be Kelani Jordan, one of the most athletic and talented, or one of the most athletic and gifted women in this division. A future, well, start in this division, guaranteed with the ability she has. And Kelani Jordan tonight is looking to earn herself a big opportunity and earn herself a history-making win. If she can be the first ever Women's United States Champion, her name is immortalised in history. That's what's on the line for the women in this division. Whoever wants to become the first ever needs to win the matchups. And tonight, Kelani Jordan's going to be facing Sol Ruca in action. And this one was going to be one hell of an athletic match. Sol Ruca v Kelani Jordan, two of the most talented, gifted superstars in this division. Which one of these two are going to head forth to face Chelsea Green for the Women's United States Championship? That's what we're going to find out here tonight. But the crowd seems to be behind Sol Ruca more than Kelani Jordan. But if Sol Ruca can hit the Soul Snatcher, and maybe should be headed to face chose the green for that vacant Women's United States Championship and for the first ever champion in its history. The question is, can she get past Kelani Jordan? What a matchup this promises to be. We just saw a great match between Dolph Ziggler and Jevon Evans. Can this matchup top it? That's a question. Sol Ruca v Kelani Jordan is going to be a great one. Let's get it underway here in a second. Which one of these two are going to head forth? Like I said, to face choice of green. Let's find out right now. And where we go here in this one is Sol Ruca. So it's Kelani Jordan to bring it, looking for a kick, but Kelani Jordan sees it coming and boots her in the face for the troubles there. As I used to lock up in the middle of the ring here. Which one of these two are going to win this exchange early in this matchup? As they let boot to the face, you're going to imagine that Kelani Jordan has the edge in this right now, but there's a side headlock on Sol Ruca being applied by Kelani Jordan. Sol Ruca though breaks out of it and now drops a toe hold there. And Sol Ruca now again to the Kelani Jordan to bring it, and Kelani Jordan's going to do so with a huge back elbow there. So Kelani, what's she thinking next there? And drops the leg there across the face. To show wise to the start of the match that was for Kelani Jordan. Well, not Kelani Jordan, sorry, Sol Ruca's Kelani Jordan now going after that knee brace, a target on the leg. And so going after the other leg as well with a DDT to the left leg as well. And so now clutching at that right leg as again. Kelani Jordan's focusing on that knee brace. A bit more of a change of attitude, I guess you could say, for Kelani Jordan, coming into that with a bit of a mean streak and a bit of a tactical plan going after that leg. Now look at a single leg Boston Crab in. You see the damage done, all the torque, all the pressure's been put on the lower back in that leg. But Sol Ruca breaks the holder just about. So now looking to rally in this matchup with some huge chops. Sends Kelani off the ropes. So Kelani Jordan flips through though, and Kelani from to the face. And Kelani now again looking to drop the leg across the face there. Well, you may not like the attitude that Kelani Jordan's coming to the match, but you cannot deny the smarts of her here tonight, looking to go off the ropes. They're looking for a huge splash, but Sol Ruca out of the way. And Sol flies in with a forearm of her own there. Sol Ruca trying to rally early in this matchup here. Sol flies in this time with a shoulder tackle. And so just keeping Kelani Jordan guessing what's going to be coming next as a face buster. Drops Kelani to the mat, looking for a standing moonsault. Hooks the leg after a barrage of offense into the cover. But Kelani is still in the matchup here tonight. And what a shot at becoming the first ever Women's United States Champion is on the line as Sol Ruca misses that huge strike there. And Kelani Jordan looking to take advantage and pin a DDT. Sol Ruca gets out of the way though. And so now some huge chops. You can get the crowd behind Sol Ruca as always. Especially after the way Kelani Jordan's coming to this matchup. You imagine they're kind of going to be losing less respect for her going after the damage leg. And she now drives her face first into the corner. As Kelani now forms to the face. As Kelani now, she's thinking next, looking for a huge body drop. But Sol Ruca gets over with the reverse DDT there. And Sol Ruca now goes middle rope, looking to fly in. Looking for a moonsault in the middle rope, but no one's home. As Kelani got out of the way of that one and flies in that back over again there. As Kelani again going after the leg here of Sol Ruca. See the damage being done by Sol Ruca. The referee may have to call off this matchup if more damage is done to that injured leg. And that's Kelani Jordan again got after the other leg here. So the injury in the past to Sol Ruca forcing her to permanently wear the knee brace in in-ring competition as Sol Ruca now in the corners in a bad way here. Kelani Jordan flies in. Huge boot across the face there. Well, you may not like it, but you cannot deny the change of attitude is working for Kelani Jordan here. She goes to the top rope here. Sol Ruca clutching out the leg again. 450 splash. But Sol getting kicks out. And Kelani Jordan can't quite believe that wasn't enough. Especially to all the damage done to the legs of from Jordan in this matchup too. Well, 2. Sol Ruca gets a drop kick there. Well, Sol Ruca moving a bit gingerly on that leg there. Sol Ruca now uses the knee brace inadvertently as a weapon. That's up to the referee's discretion if that's legal or not. But the referee's going to let it slide. It seems Sol Ruca is going to do so there. That's Sol Ruca now. What's she thinking next there? Middle rope here. With Kelani Jordan looking to get some momentum. With a snap suplex there. That's Sol Ruca now in control of the matchup. She hasn't done much damage to Kelani Jordan in this matchup. That's the issue for her. She slams her down there. Sol Ruca now going after the legs here, possibly going to do a leg drop instead. And I flies him over a huge crossbody, just like Kelani Jordan tried to do early in this matchup. Sol Ruca does it hurt to her. As I saw here, military press, impressive here. From Sol Ruca, drops it down, looking to follow through. We're standing, moonsault. But Kelani again kicks out. And we're both moving, delivering big damage to one another. As Sol Ruca now sizing up Kelani Jordan for a big shot here, looking for the springboard. 450, lariat, and connects with it. Into the cover now again on Kelani Jordan. But again she kicks out. Just about keeping her hopes of becoming a champion alive here on SmackDown. As Kelani Jordan here gets out of the way of the super kick and delivers one of her own to the midsection of Sol Ruca now. Broad strikes here and a super kick there, and that may have just busted open Sol Ruca. Inverted Rana. And while Kelani Jordan could be zeroing in on a tactical opportunity here, as Kelani now performs in the face here, looking for the one-of-a-kind moonsault. Kelani Jordan connects with it. But again, Sol Ruca kicks out. And that's as close as she can get to a free count without actually getting the win. And while Kelani Jordan's just arguing with Charles Robinson referee now, saying that was a free count. And Sol Ruca, well, senses the opportunity. Looked for a soul snatch, she didn't really get it. It was more of a shot to the back there. I think Kelani Jordan just about saw it coming and managed to turn her back on Sol Ruca in the process. As flies in looking for a fall. No one's home there though. Kelani, super kick caught. DDT by Sol Ruca. That's so nice. Thinking next here. Looking for another face buster to Kelani Jordan. You see how much this opportunity means to both women here tonight. Putting everything on the line to become the first, to earn a shot at becoming the first of a women's United States champion. As Sol Ruca handspring into the splash. And Sol Ruca now with the drop kick. And Sol Ruca with a crowd behind her here is fired. Not too sure why this is from Sol Ruca to pander to the crowd this deep into a big matchup like this. As Kelani Jordan ends a go, looking to make a pay. And Kelani now with a submission hold locked in, digging a knee into the lower back. Trying to make Sol Ruca submit here to earn the opportunity, but Sol Ruca fights out of it. And Sol Ruca now hooks the leg. Now locks it in an STF submission hold, a variation of it anyway. And Kelani Jordan trying to fight out of this one. And breaks the wrist lock, elbow to the face there. As Kelani now looking for the spinning heel kick, no one's home. Super kick by Sol Ruca. Well, this match has been incredible between these two. As Sol now hoists her up here, looking to put this one away into the fireman's carry. Powerbomb. Stacks her up. But Kelani again kicks out. Oh, well, Sol Ruca, I think he's saying enough is enough here. And Sol now looking for a soul snatcher. And that's all she wrote. Connect to it for the first time in this match. She went for it earlier, but Kelani Jordan just about blocked it. I think it was more of a collision of the heads between the two earlier after the first attempt. When Kelani had her back slightly turned to Sol Ruca, she couldn't really get it as much as she wanted. And didn't manage to bring down Kelani Jordan with her and just kind of collided with her. It was more of a springboard back elbow headbutt, if anything, which did the damage to Kelani Jordan, but wasn't enough to get the match at one or even attempt a pinfall And Sol Ruca setting the assault after that. But there was the springboard 450, which Sol Ruca kicked out of. And with Sol Ruca, well, she is going to go forth to challenge Chelsea Green for the vacant Women's United States Championship. But the damage done to the leg, the already injured leg due to that knee brace that she has to wear for more precaution. How much of a percentage will she go into that matchup first? So it's the springboard 450 from Sol Ruca, impressive maneuver there, which almost had the job done right here. But Kelani Jordan kicked out. And while Sol Ruca showed why she's an up-and-coming star, but so did Kelani Jordan with a one-of-a-kind moonsault there. This was so close to a free count, but Sol Ruca somehow kicked out. And as Sol Ruca here looked to finish it here with the fireman's carry. Powerbomb, stacked her up. Thought this would be enough. But Kelani just kicked out there. And then there's a soul snatcher. Impressive as always for the 1, the 2, and the 3. And well, as of right now, it's going to be Sol Ruca v Chelsea Green. And one of those two would be the first ever Women's United States champion. You consider damage done to Sol Ruca, but she's going forth to fight for the title. That's all that matters to her here tonight. And well, it's time for our main event here tonight, in which, well, Rey Fenix is out here to try and qualify for the men's Elimination Chamber match, which will be for the undisputed WWE Championship, with Cody Rhodes defending that title at Elimination Chamber inside the Elimination Chamber before he heads to WrestleMania to possibly face Sami Zayn if he can hold on to the title up until then. And Rey Fenix is out looking for a big win. If he can do so, he will head into the chamber to try and become WWE Champion. It will be a big win for Rey Fenix. So tonight, everything we've seen him in action, he has impressed. And tonight, Rey Fenix has the biggest opportunity of his singles career on the line. A shot at the undisputed WWE Championship. Well, it's time to see who Rey Fenix will be facing, as his brother Penta is the Intercontinental Champion over on Raw. You imagine that Rey Fenix were to one-up his own brother and become undisputed champion on SmackDown. That would be big for him and his family. And well, tonight, to do that, he's going to have to get past the leader of MFT, Solo Sikoa. And well, we heard Nick Aldis earlier tonight said he's had enough of MFT running rush shots on SmackDown. Obviously attacking Roman Reigns a few weeks ago, putting him out of action with that assault from Talatonga after Reigns refused to, acknowledge the Rock's control of the bloodline at the head of the bloodline is involving MFT with Solo, Jacob Fatu, the Tongans, obviously Talatonga, Tamatonga and Tongaloa. And Solo, already in a pissed off mood, that's what we heard from Nick Aldis tonight, saying that the tag team championships will be defended soon. Otherwise, they will be stripped of the titles and they will never be able to challenge for the titles again, as long as the current champions, whoever beat them, whoever will get the championships afterwards, hold them, basically. And well, that's a smart thing to call this, because the MFT, with The Rock at the top, of obviously being on the board of TKO, has been holding the titles hostage with MFT since WrestleMania. They won it in, fashion that wasn't clean, defeating then champions, the D'Angelo family, and Tony D and Channing Lorenzo, and that's created a rift between them since then. After they got screwed out the title, and they haven't been given a shot at them since then. And Solo tonight is looking to qualify for the chamber, and if he can do so, possibly bring back the undisputed championship to the bloodline, since Reigns lost it back at WrestleMania when the bloodline then turned his back and outcast Reigns from the family, as well as Jimmy and possibly Jey Uso. Well, let's get this one away on Rey Fenix v Solo Sikoa. The winner enters the chamber match. And well, where we go here in this one, Solo Sikoa v Rey Fenix to enter the chamber. One of these two will do so. Well, Rey Fenix showing no signs of being scared of Solo Sikoa. We know how dangerous Solo can be with his wars over the Ula Follow with Roman Reigns. He did beat Roman Reigns in one hell of a Hell in a Cell match all the way back in Bad Blood a while ago now. As you see, just exchanging chops in the middle of the ring here to open this match up. But Rey Fenix going for the kick. That wasn't wise from him. He's now thrown into the corner here by Solo Sikoa. He builds up a head of steam and drives you over into the side of the head of Rey Fenix. And we did see Reigns return at the Rumble match, and he did eliminate Solo Sikoa from that matchup as well. Solo again going after the shoulder here with the headbutts, in control of this matchup so far. And yeah, well, Reigns did enter the Rumble match, eliminated Solo Sikoa. He was then eliminated by Jacob Fatu. And well, Solo would have been proud of seeing Jacob Fatu doing that. As Solo now with Rey Fenix up and down with the pop-up Samoan drop there. And Fenix just about kicks out there. Well, Solo here looking for a huge roundhouse kick. No one's home. Rey Fenix flies in. Hurricane Rana takes down the former tribal chief in Solo Sikoa, and now drops away across the back there. Now a stand, well, double foot stomp here from Rey Fenix, and another one there to the back. Now looking for a standing moonsault from Fenix. Solo getting back to his feet though after the barrage of offense. Dazed though, sent into the corner. Fenix drives him with a drop kick, drop in. Solo to one knee, but staying again. Back up is Solo Sikoa looking for a half and half suplex. This Rey Fenix, but Solo out of the way. And Solo looking for that throat jab. Sikoa caught with a roundhouse kick there. It's Fenix now. Since Sikoa off the ropes, Rey Fenix now. Total war backbreaker. Impressive strength there from Solo, using his momentum against him there to get him up and around. As well, Rey Fenix off the ropes, so looking for a drop kick and gets all of it there. And well, Fenix in control, but Sikoa pushes away. Fenix there's Rey Fenix at the mercy of Solo. Well, the question is, has Nick Aldis, with what he said earlier tonight, also put some sort of stipulation in this match that if the Bloodline get involved, Solo, if he wins, won't be able to advance into the chamber? It will be given to Rey Fenix instead. Because you imagine that the Tongans are backstage somewhere, maybe Jacob Fatu, waiting for a moment to intervene in this matchup and help Solo win it if he needs it. As Fenix, up and down goes Solo, hooks the leg. As Sikoa kicks out there. Well, this one's going to be a great matchup between these two, as Rey Fenix now with Solo dazed, looking to go out the corner, looking for the kick, but the damage, well, the distance was too much between the two. I think Rey Fenix quite judged that as well as he should have done there. Or maybe the nerves getting to Rey Fenix tonight. So this is the biggest opportunity of his career. I think win here tonight, goes into the chamber, and Fenix, well, the king of the ropes for a reason. As Fenix now in control. Again. Brainbuster this time though. Hoists up Sikoa and drops him down. And well, Rey Fenix now in control of this matchup here. After that brainbuster, Rey Fenix are springboarding. Looking for a drop kick, Solo out of the way. And Solo now with a belly-to-belly suplex there. And we'll Sikoa here going middle rope here. And we're saying it's over for Rey Fenix. Solo looking for a diving headbutt, but no one's home with that one. That's Rey Fenix pop up. Hurricane Rana, classic Fenix there. And Rey Fenix now. Solo where he wants him, calling to his feet here. So Rey Fenix creates the distance. Roll through. But what neck breaker there. But Solo kicks out. Had a cat or two there. What innovative offense there from Rey Fenix, looking for a springboard moonsault, but Sikoa out of the way. And Solo. But a spinning Solo. But Fenix kicks out. Well, back and forth, the momentum is swinging in this matchup. Solo now drops a headbutt there. And Solo again with another to Fenix. As Solo with a decapitating lariat there. Now dropping the leg across the throat. And Solo just in control of this matchup there. enjoying the boos of the crowd. He does not care what the crowd think of him. All he cares about is getting power for the bloodline at MFT. And we're Solo now. Middle rope again here, looking for this diving headbutt possibly for a second time. Instead of calling Fenix to his feet here, what is Solo thinking next there? As Solo launches a huge overhand chop there to the top of the head of Rey Fenix. And as Solo decapitates lariat once again, this time into the cover. And Fenix is still in this one. Can imagine that Penta is watching on, hoping that his brother can get a win here tonight. As Fenix, boot to the face though. Looking for that kick, no one's home, no. Fenix out of the way, the huge lariat. As Fenix this time gets the kick there, dropping Sikoa. As Rey Fenix are flying in. With another drop kick there to Solo. And now Rey Fenix looking to follow through. Hoists him up and pats him down again. And Fenix isn't done there this time, going to the top rope. Will make it his mark. Looking to fly in, looking for a Hurricane Rana. And catches him into a pinfall here, catching Solo off guard. But Solo kicks out. Well, Rey Fenix, with a crowd behind him, could have been on his way to be headed to the chamber to compete for the undisputed WWE Championship. If he can beat Solo here, then he will do so. Fenix off the ropes here. A crossbody sending both men over the top rope. And will Fenix launching all this body weight at Sikoa to get him out of the ring. So Rey Fenix now. Twisting. Tope got Hilo open over the top. Impressive there from Rey Fenix as always. Well, Fenix feeling the energy from the crowd. Well, fully behind him in this one. And is he about to, like I said, get the biggest win of his career here tonight as Fenix springboard 450 to head to the chamber. But Sikoa kicks out again. Just about there. Sikoa keeping the matchup alive for himself. Well, Rey Fenix again looking for some springboard offense, but Sikoa out of the way. Roll through, did Fenix. Flips through as well. Super kick avoided. We're caught by Solo. But Fenix with the athleticism catches him again. The quickness of Rey Fenix being on the show here tonight. What performance it's been for Fenix in this main event. But Fenix now with Solo. Exactly where he wants him here. Looking to fight, looking for a Hurricane Rana. Caught there this time. And a powerbomb there by Solo. Well, Solo perhaps calling for the end of this matchup here. That's Sikoa now. Sends Fenix into the corner here. A huge chop for good measure. And sending Fenix crashing face first into the turnbuckle pad. Well, Solo here when it was like what he's thinking here. If he can connect with this, it may be all over. Looking for an avalanche. Samoan drop here to Rey Fenix, who's well days after being busted open, having his head driven face first into the turnbuckle pad. And is still underneath for Solo now. Samoan drop. Into the cover, is that enough? But Fenix again. Kicks out and Solo doesn't know what to do now. Well, Fenix getting to his feet as well. And Solo now looking to drop him. But Fenix catches him there. And Rey Fenix on a springboard. Drop kick to Solo. And well, Fenix being distracted by something at ringside. And when it seems like Tala Tonga is here to help Solo. And what distracted Rey Fenix in the ring. And wait, Reigns with a spear. From where did Reigns even come from? Reigns takes out Tala Tonga. And let's cut back to the action. And well, Roman Reigns taking out Tala Tonga. And we're still looking for the spike. But Fenix counters. And Fenix now drops him there. Is that all she wrote? Did Reigns just hand Fenix the assist? And Reigns did. Rey Fenix is headed to the chamber. What a win for Rey Fenix tonight. Well, Tonga came at ringside to try and trying to distract Rey Fenix, and well, Reigns with a spear takes out Tonga. We should allow Rey Fenix to focus back on the matchup just about in time, because Solo went for the spike. Rey Fenix countered and hits a Rikishi driver. Well, just for, I guess, good measure, the move of Steve Rikishi being used against Solo Sikoa. Well, Rey Fenix, what a performance this was tonight. He's headed to the chamber in Perth to fight for the undisputed WWE Championship. And Solo's pissed. Reigns has left the ringside area, and Tonga's being escorted away by security. And Solo, can't believe what happened. He thought the plan was going to work to perfection. Tonga coming out to distract Rey Fenix, and then the OTC with the assist to Rey Fenix, allowing him to get back in the matchup, like I said, and then put away Sikoa, spiking him head first in the mat. Right here, this is the moment that almost got the job done for Solo. Looking for the spike, caught though, dropped to his head, and Fenix into the cover. Gets a big victory and will be headed to the chamber in Perth to fight for the undisputed WWE Championship. And what a win for Fenix. And we're cut to outside the arena, in which the Rock is jumping Roman Reigns as they're just costing Solo the matchup. And the Rock believes that he is the leader of the bloodline. Reigns trying to get back to his feet, but Reigns is busted open. I believe the Tongans at least had assaulted him in the backstage area before the Rock could get to him. It softened Reigns up, and I believe he dealt with the Tongans, but the Rock jumped in from behind as we was focusing on the matchup with Reigns and Solo. This has been going on backstage for the past few minutes. And Reigns with a knee across the face there from the Rock, and the Rock just mouthing off at Reigns there. Reigns is in a bad way. Someone needs to help Reigns here tonight. Is Sami Zayn around to help him? Is there anyone here to help him? Jimmy J, someone as Reigns are trying to fight back here. There's going to be an uphill battle here in the parking lot as Reigns has been busted open, and a Rock with a headbutt to Reigns. And these two, Reigns is the tribal chief, but the Rock says it's the high chief. He's the one that sits at the head of the table. Reigns said that he's a tribal chief, so he sits at the head of the table. That's the situation we have between these two, as the Rock wants complete power of the bloodline, and Reigns what stands in his way of getting that as well. Reigns is busted up and bad. We need someone to come out, security, anyone, to stop the Rock with his beatdown of his own cousin Roman Reigns here, as Reigns is in a bad way. The Rock here, what's he doing here? The Rock dragging Reigns over towards his cause here, as Roman trying to fight back here. See, Reigns is busted up and badly as Reigns again trying to fight. Back as the Rock again with another headbutt to Roman. And Roman looking for a Superman punch, but caught into a spine buster onto the concrete of the parking lot. And the Rock again just mouthing off as Reigns has some punches there to Reigns. Well, on Reigns, no pun intended. But where's security? Where's it? I know the Rock's on the head of the ball, but someone needs to come out to stop the Rock, because Reigns may not make it to WrestleMania with this assault. If he's going to be at WrestleMania. And Reigns now driven face first across the hood of the car. And the Rock is just mercilessly beating down his own family member here, driving in stomach first. The wrist may be broken after being driven into the car. Just like that as well. Reigns is in a bad way. Someone needs to be out here. Someone needs to stop the Rock. Well, what is the Rock thinking there? The Rock just mouthing off at Reigns here. The Rock now driving Reigns face first to the car window. Well, message sent by the Rock, I guess. But the Rock isn't done. As a high chief with a rock bottom into the concrete to the tribal chief.